Hi, it's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today we are back with another Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. And today is Texture Thursday, so we are going to just do some stamping. I've die cut some things to kind of layer things. And I'll pop the layout up that I was inspired by. I love that they sewed on it. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to use this stamp set that has the circles that look like it has sewing. And leave it at that. And then use some splatters off of there. And then this floral. So this one's going to have a lot of white space, which y'all know is hard for me. But I love this layout because it had so many layers and it looks like it's very textured with the stamps that they used for the flowers, and they did some watercolor on it. I don't think I'm gonna do that, but I forgot to grab my inks. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with a blend of greens, mowed lawn, bundle sage, and twisted citron. We'll see. I don't know if I'll use all those. But my picture is of Garden Club, and these were the Gala Flowers that we did for a, what is it called? It's like an airport, it's hosted by an airport in either Georgia or Alabama. But our Dayton Garden Club does the flowers for their tables every year for free. But they are raising money for children. I want to say sick children, but I don't quite remember. I've been a part of helping make them for 2 or 3 years. And we make a lot because we're having to do it. So there's a lot of greenery. We, trim off our cedar trees and our decorative greenery and take it all in to help fill in the vases to bulk them up. But this one was Claudia. She has since gone back to Idaho. And then this is Amy, and then me, and then Deb, which is our president. And it's a lot of fun. But it's a lot of work to arrange like 50 vases of flowers. So, we're just starting with a white textured Cricut cardstock. And it has like that linen finish. And then I'm just using it on my mat so that I get a good impression when I'm stamping. So, let's see. Let's start with the bundled sage. And I kind of want to do all 3 of these circles just because they're different sizes. To put it on here. But let's just try it because I don't know how this is going to turn out. No, this one's not stamping out very dark. Maybe it's on there. Let's see. Okay, it worked. I wondered if it had enough ink on it. And I'm just going to do a few of these. And I can probably even, well, it don't really show. I was going to say second generation stamp it, but it don't really show up. So let's just do it again. Alright, and maybe one more. Let's do one going off the page. Okay, one more. And we'll do it going off the top up here. Alright, so there's that one done. So let's do this one next. And I think I'm going to switch up the colors. Okay. I'm going to use Mowed Lawn. It's pretty bright. Sorry if y'all hear my son in there. He's on the video game. Okay. Alright. So there's that. And then I think I'll fill it in with the Twisted Citron because it's the brightest. And with this one. It almost makes me want to do watercolor just to fill it in a little bit. Maybe I could. I am going to have flowers taking up a lot of the space. Let's see. Okay. I don't know. Y'all know it's hard for me to do minimal. Okay, let's just go in and do some splattery dots. Maybe that'll help. It'll help fill in a little bit more. Okay, let's get this one. I've used this one a lot. It's almost not sticky. It needs to get washed really good. That's the beauty of this, is that I think what I really, really like about this layout is the fact that it has all the white space on one side. So I'm just going to leave it, even though that's hard for me to do. I'm going to try to leave it and just keep the white space and just do on this side, which is what I liked about the original layout anyways. I think that's good on that one. And then do this one. I really like how they have all the, like, really colored in parts of it though. Like on some of the circles, like it has more color. I almost want to take a water brush and just see what it looks like. Should I? Okay, I'm gonna do it. Well, I'm gonna do it right here. That way the picture will probably be covering up most of it anyway, so. I don't know that it adds more. Let's see. I need this one. Okay, let me get a piece of paper. Or a piece of acetate, rather. So that I can just add some ink. And then add some water. And then that way I can go in and paint in some colors on some of them. Okay, yeah, I like that a lot better. And like I said, they did watercolor, so it's very minimal on a lot of them. So I'm not going to force it. I just want it to still have the minimal look. I'm just going to squeeze my brush to get all the color out of it and just add it to the paper. Okay. I do like that much better. And I will use that for something else. Okay, so that's pretty much our background. And they didn't mat their photo, so I'm not going to either, even though I'm using a little bit bigger photo than what they used. And I want to have room for my title. I did cut it out on the Cricut. And it just says Gala Flowers. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and glue this on first. There's that part. And I'm going to glue on my picture, but I'm going to stay away from the edges. That way if I want to tuck stuff, I can. I feel like that adds a lot of texture just with the stamping, using the different things. Okay. So then I have all this greenery, these ferns and stuff. I wanted to use these since that's what we used a lot of in our arrangements. Sorry about my air kicking off and on. It is hot outside and we need some rain. Alright, let's see here. Take this one here. I just used up a bunch of scraps to cut out all this greenery stuff. I kind of like how they did theirs, where they just have like all the greenery, which ain't green, it's yellow and blue, but I like how they kept the layout two-toned. I don't know, I just really love the layout, so it would be fun to do it again and sew all the little circles and all that stuff. I've been having lots of fun with Off the Board. It has been so much fun. Thank you so much, Crystal, for putting this together. I'm going to do this one here and kind of just have it coming out there. And then I think I'm just going to do some flowers. And I cut out a bunch of different ones in like shades of pink. Because we used a lot of pink and red flowers because we don't know what we're going to be getting whenever we do them. Like the florist just sends us random flowers to work with. I guess whatever they have a lot of. So we just have to take it and run with it. So they sent us a lot of pink and red this time. that one in half and use it. And I did use textured scraps for some of them. And of course the dies that I used embossed them. So lots of fun all the way around. I don't know what route I want to go here. Let's see. I don't want to get in too many different colors just for the fact that they kept theirs two-toned, and I like that about it. So okay, I don't think I like those. Okay, let me just start gluing some down and go from there and see what I like, where I need to add. Some of them I may add on foam tape just to give it a little bit of a boost and more texture to it. I'll do these on foam. This is probably one of the simplest pages I've done. Like, it's killing me with all this white space on one side. I like it, but it's hard. It's really, really hard for me to leave it like that. I wanted to tie in one of the smaller ones, but all of these are different, so than the others I've already done. So, maybe that. Put it behind the leaf. And then I need to figure out what I want to use for the center of my flowers. I did cut out all these leaves that I could add on the flowers. Let's see what I want to do. Do I want every one of them to have a leaf? Or not that? I don't want to do that color. I think I do like that, and it adds in more of the green. I feel like it helps tie it together, so let's put those down. And you know, I could totally go through, ink all the flowers, ink all the leaves, but I'm not. I kind of want these to, like, all the greenery to kind of fade into the background to have the flowers like front and center. So I could put some double flowers. I don't think I have enough to do that, but that could be cute. I think that's all I have of those. That does add another layer of color, but I don't know. I don't want to overcomplicate it. I want to keep this simple and do the original justice, I guess you could say. Okay, So I'm going to add on something for the centers. I don't know what yet. I may use buttons, or I may find some enamel dots that match. But either way, I will post close-ups at the end showing you what I ended up doing. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I hope it inspires you to add some texture and think outside the box to your layout. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and until next time, bye y'all.